When you're passionate about fashion and always on the lookout for new threads, it's easy for a substantial collection of clothes to build up, usually shoved into the back of a wardrobe and forgotten about. Some might be worth hanging onto for the future. Fashion is cyclical after all, but often old clothes are made of best use when they're sold for a profit to someone who will actually wear them. Fortunately, a plethora of selling sites exist online, such as Depop, Poshmark and Etsy to name a few, but few have the clout and audience of eBay. Despite looking a little intimidating from the outside, eBay is a user-friendly selling site with a high success rate, and we're here to guide you through the process of making money selling clothes on eBay. There are abundant sites and resources online allowing you to sell clothes, accessories, furnishings, pretty much anything you might find lying around the house. With so many options, why should you choose eBay? The answers lie in audience size, cost-effective listing prices, and ease of use. eBay boasts a huge audience with millions of people using it to buy and sell goods all over the world. Unlike localized sites, you can decide whether you want to sell only within your country or if you want to offer international postage. Sometimes an item might be worth more elsewhere due to scarcity. This allows you to maximize the profit that can be made selling an item. Furthermore, eBay offers some of the cheapest listing prices of all selling sites. Admittedly, it can be easier to sell on a site that takes commission from your sale. However, you'll often end up paying more for the convenience. Obviously, the more money to be made from sales, the better. So while it may take a little more time, it is worth it for the additional money you'll make. Finally, while it may look a little clunky, eBay is very easy to use once you've got to grips with it. The important things to take note of are making sure you tag the product accurately and provide a clear, concise description and title. Explore the profile and find out where you can read feedback from buyers, message other users, and edit or delete or relist items. While some items sell well on eBay, some are so low value that there's little point selling them at all, and they might be better off being donated. Assessing the value of an item can be difficult, especially if you're new to selling online. Even those who sell regularly can struggle to find the right price point. If you're looking for a particular price, you might have to be prepared to wait for the right buyer to find it. Fortunately, eBay allows you to easily relist the items that may have not sold the first time. Items which you know to be valuable, designer brands, vintage or rare items, and valuable materials are worth being patient for. By the same token, eBay selling is not an exact science, and some items are definitely quicker to sell than others. Labels that sell well on eBay are usually high-end and sought after, e.g. Ralph Lauren, Armani, Tommy Hilfiger. The great thing about these designers is that items can be often found in charity shops and car boot sales. So once you've exhausted the stocks of your own wardrobe and got to grips with the selling process, you can start buying secondhand and selling for a profit. If an item belongs to a particular designer or label, mention this prominently in the listing, as eBay works by matching search terms with the best results. For example, if someone searches Ralph Lauren shirts and your item is listed as blue Ralph Lauren shirt size M, it's more likely to be seen by the buyer than an item that was listed as blue shirt size M. If you're struggling to know where to start, search for similar items to the one that you plan to sell. This should give you a good jumping off point for the average price, and you can assess whether it's worth more or less money from there. With such a huge number of items up for sale on the site, it can be hard to get your listings noticed by potential buyers. Rare or name label items are easier to promote as they require specific search terms, and if you have a good, clean listing with smart pictures and a clear description, yours will look more trustworthy than another one which features a poor picture with bad lighting and an incomplete description. Take some time to browse the options available when it comes to listing, and ensure that you provide high quality images with a detailed description. This matters less for low cost items that you're simply trying to get a little cash for, but when it comes to high end items, it pays to reassure people that this product is genuine and has been looked after. Lazy images suggest the item is not worth its full value or may not have been well looked after. As a result, listings with good images do much better than those without. In the description, use all key points about the item, and make sure you also include any defects there may be. There's nothing more damaging to an eBay seller than bad feedback. If you're trying to sell a vintage item or something without a popular label name, ensure that you mention important parts about the listing in the title and description. If it's vintage, mention this, as well as any other information you might have, such as the year it was made and its sizing. By reassuring the buyers the item will fit and is in good condition, you're more likely to make a sale than if the information in the listing is scarce. If you've exhausted your own wardrobe, speak to friends and family who might have items to clear out. Perhaps they were planning on donating them anyway or want to sell them but don't know how. By offering to sell them on eBay, you can make a little profit for yourself and others. Elsewhere you can look include car boot sales, charity shops and other eBay listings, e.g. bundles, poorly listed items that could be repaired or customised and more. Get creative and you might find yourself an alternative income stream for some extra spending money. eBay offers plenty of opportunity to make extra money from items you may already have. Whether you want to make a little extra cash or clear out to make space for new items, eBay provides a safe, reputable way to sell your items. Follow the advice above and keep clothes out of the landfill. Make space for new items and get some money in the process. Win, win, win.